Yo, what is up, guys? It's Phantom here today, and there's been a really good debate in the fighting game community about casual players and all of that stuff. I do have some announcements to make at the end of this video, but I want to focus mainly on that. A lot of it had to do with, like, does making a game easier for casuals make the game, more accessible? Does it make it more, how do I put it, more people want to play it more? And the answer to that, in my personal opinion, no. Making a game easier kind of stunts the game's creativity, in my personal opinion. Does it mean that an easy game is going to be bad? No. Look at Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, for example. That game is easy because most of its audience, of course, is fighting game players, but like Power Rangers is aimed towards younger demographic. I'm not going to say aimed towards kids because there's some stuff in there that's kind of dark, but Power Rangers, it appeals towards everybody. So anyone can pick up and play Battle for the Grid and know what the hell they're doing. Like, it's legit. If you want to just press one button, you can shoot out a power blast or a fire blast. For Ryu and Chun-Li, though, like, they kind of brought in this new meta where you put in inputs and it'll do more damage. Or like, look at Smash. For the fighting game guest characters like Ryu, if you put in the inputs, the attack does way more damage. For Terry, the same thing. You put in the inputs, and his attacks actually do tons more damage than what it usually do. You just press a certain button. Now again, they do make this easy for casuals that allow you to just press one button, but no. And the reason why this debate popped up was because of Guilty Gear. Now, Guilty Gear, I believe a lot of people said that the game has pretty much became a lot easier than what it used to be. I don't fully agree with that, and I'm gonna tell you why. Again, let me tell you guys a story and my backstory with fighting games. I was playing fighting games since I was young, like 4 or 5, like Street Fighter, X-Men versus Street Fighter. I had like all the Street Fighter anthology collections as a child, because I just loved fighting games. I liked Mortal Kombat, I liked everything. I was born in the era where the arcade had kind of almost died out. Nah, it was when I got older and started, was able to go to arcades by myself and stuff, that I noticed I was like, I'm really obsessed with stuff like that. But of course, I'm always going to be the youngest in that demographic. Again, I was born in 1999. I'm not that old. I am very much a youngin. But I remember always going to the arcade when I could, because there was always the arcade in the bowling alley that we used to go to. And then to sneak off and go there, because if I didn't want to bowl. Or like there were arcades in the skating rink. They were grown-ass men that were destroying me in these games. And the reason for this, A, they had more experience, and B, it didn't matter, because let's face it, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and I believe someone said this, back in the day, people were like, oh, this is just an easy baby game, because they got rid of the button layout and had less buttons, but, you could do more with the less buttons. People didn't know that until they actually sat down and played it. Me, I was young, I was still learning how to play games, but it took me losing to learn and get better. I'm not saying casual players have to lose every match, but I'm just saying, you're going to go into an online match when you're just starting out, and you're not going to win every match. You're not going to do good every match. There's going to be matches where you don't get a single fucking hit in. I'm not going to lie to you. That is how you learn. That is how you learn. It is a learning experience. You're not going to be the best at it immediately. Now, easier gameplay mechanics, it can work, but not in the way how it was worded in one of those interviews. I'm sorry if you guys can hear that. That's my phone. Pretty much, they said that we wanted to make our games easier so pro players would not completely just dominate over newer players. Now, this is kind of flawed thinking, because think of it. As easy as it was for the casual player to learn and access this game, how easy do you think that a pro player is going to easily learn and access this game? Exactly. So you're going to keep up think of it like this. If it's easy for a novice player to learn combos, it's going to be hella easy for a pro player. They're going to click onto it immediately, know what they're doing immediately, and they're going to find a new meta to how the game works. The thing is that you have to remember that, again, first of all, fighting games isn't for everyone. But, guess what? It is for everyone at the same time, because you just gotta learn to play. Or you don't gotta learn to play. You can just have fun. The concept of fun is one of the major reasons why a lot of people get into fighting games. I can remember this completely. Because again, there was matches where I got completely destroyed back when I first started playing fighting games. I still get completely destroyed. But I always say that what the fun part is learning how to play and learning, you know, new moves. Or even if you don't want to do that, it's just fun to press buttons and watch characters do cool shit. Let me put it this way. It's okay for someone to pick up a game, you know, press a couple buttons, learn a couple of moves, play against the CPU like what you're seeing now, because my internet's kind of dookie right now, so I can't really get online in Guilty Gear, and I don't want to put anybody through that crap. So we're just doing arcade mode, guys. Just so I'm not being hypocritical, because I am fighting the computer. I still got my shit pushed in though. Anywho, pretty much with Guilty Gear or with any game, it's okay to press button. It's okay for someone to be like, okay, I'm done playing, and they just don't play it again because they just thought the characters look cool or the game looked cool. You gotta have a mindset of you're gonna get better, or you're just like you're not gonna get better. It's whatever. It's how much time you put into it. Also, it's how much time you want to put into it. Dude, you can just be a casual player who likes to play with his friends, like sit down and play the game. Like just, you know, I'm sitting here, my friend is on the couch or playing online because he doesn't want to leave his house. He's still scared of the pandemic, or it's too hot for us to leave the house. And you just play the game. I don't know why it's such a debate on like casual play. Like, I feel like it's easy for us to just sit here and just press. Again, going into an online match, ranked or not, just have fun. But at the end of the day, now if you're a tournament player, like, yeah, you're gonna have to take it more serious, and pro players are gonna be there. That's the one thing I like about Guilty Gear that I think, and I'm gonna give credit because Maximilian Dude brought this up in his video. There is a heaven system for Guilty Gear Strive, so where it's like if you're not there with the lobbies, they'll put you at the bottom. But believe it or not, the bottom is where you'll play with the most people. Well, the higher ups are like really pro players who will destroy you. Even the game gives you a warning like these people are bloodthirsty and they want to fight. Like they aren't here for a casual match. They are here to play. So yeah, it's weird. Fighting games are weird. Mortal Kombat had the Combat League. That's a perfect example. Where you fight people on your level and you get up high and you build up higher and higher and higher. For Mortal Kombat 11. Shit. Street Fighter don't got nothing for that. I'm sorry. But a lot of them are like, do you want to fight people within your level or higher? Just to see, and like, I usually pick higher because I test my skills. But at the same time, sometimes I just want to play a fighting game to press buttons. But that's my thoughts on it. Casual players should always be welcomed. And making a game easier kind of stunts creativity because it's like you have these set number of buttons to press. But if it's like a bunch of buttons to press, a bunch of combos to learn, you can get creative and start combining combos, breaking combos, canceling into combos, canceling into supers. Like it's endless. So my thoughts on it, don't simplify your games. Make your games as difficult as they need to be, because at the end of the day, when you learn how to do that shit, it's amazing. You feel like you actually worked at it. It's an athlete's mindset. So yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts. Hope you guys are having a good day. One thing I want to talk about is why I haven't been posting. I had a review planned, but all of my files got corrupted to the point I didn't want to make. I rage quit it and deleted all of them. So I didn't want to do it anymore. It happens. Shit, I think I'm gonna take a break from reviewing games for a while. So yeah, I'm gonna start focusing more on like this type of content that's more discussion based. So if you want to hear me talk about bullshit, go leave some topics down in the comments below. See you guys next time. Peace. Let your heart be your guiding key.